Tweeted me today, and you can tweet me, Chris Soriano 12, or on the Twitter page for our baseball podcast, Covering the Bases, CTB Podcast 1, at CTB Podcast 1. You can follow us and tweet us. And someone tweeted me, hey, Chris, what do you make of the Yankees' struggles this year? And I said, well, I'm not surprised. They're 8-13 now to start the season. And I said, I'm not surprised because the starting pitching, to me, didn't wow me. And the offense had a lot of holes. And, you got 3 old guys in that lineup. And I wasn't feeling it. But I did not think that the offense would be this anemic. The Yankees' offense, we have not seen a Yankee offense this bad since the Stump Merrill days. And I wasn't even able to say full sentences around that time. This is as bad of an offense in baseball that I have seen since I started watching baseball. It is putrid. It's anemic. It's every pathetic word imaginable that you can think of can describe the Yankees' offense. Now, the Yankees' starting pitching has not been terrible. Has not been terrible. But the only problem with the Yankees' starting pitching is they don't have the Mets lineup. Or you can make the case that, you know what, if the Yankees' offense had the Mets lineup, I heard someone make that comparison. Well, if the Yankees lineup had the Mets starting pitching, they'd be good. Not really. Not really. This offense is so bad. It's beyond dreadful. You'd be losing games 2-1, 3-2. Which I guess they're doing now. If the Yankees had the Mets pitching staff right now, instead of 8-13, maybe they'd have maybe 11-10, maybe 10-11, 11-10, 12-9, around that range. Nothing spectacular. I think if the Yankees starting pitching had the Mets offense, which I haven't said that in years, if somebody had the Mets offense in a good way, two totally different directions. And someone asked me that too, about the Mets. And I said, listen, I picked the Mets to win the World Series this year. And I just wasn't doing that just to do it. They're a team that can win the World Series. Their lineup is stacked from top to bottom. They have a very underrated manager. The pitching staff is one of the best in baseball. What else more do you want? And then people go, as a Yankee fan, well, what do you think of the Yankees? And then I give them my real reason. Oh, how can you say that? I'm a realist. The team is terrible. When you have a starting rotation that's average, that's full of number 3s, what do you want? Pineda, to me, has been the worst one. I think CeCe hasn't pitched terribly. Tanaka, okay, but for all that money he's making, no. Tanaka's a glorified number 3. Of all these hit and miss, but Pineda and Severino have been so bad. And you're starting to wonder if Severino was just a flash in the pan. Because he could not, nobody can pitch as worse as he has the first 3 games. Nobody. He has been downright brutal. I had the Yankees under 84 this year. And I said, if you wanted me to give you a full number, I could see this team finishing with 79 wins and under 500 for the first time in a while. And through these first 21 games, there is no reason for me not to believe that I'm going to be right on that. The team has issues that it did not address. And if this is going to lead to getting free agents in 2018, then you know what? I'll take the suffering. But if there's no plan for this, then this really sucks.